Now it's recording.
Is it recording all of it?
Yeah, it should be.
Can I
It
start
looks like it
beatboxing to
is.
check?
Yes.
Did you ever see Biden's corn pop?
Oh, it's the greatest.
Corn pop, yeah, old corn pop.
All right, neat.
Can you add some reverb, Damon?
No. You can't even hear it. Why would you need reverb?
Just to hear it later in post.
We can do it in post.
Minnesota, I think.
This is very strange. I'm having to hold this big microphone.
Is it the
It's not
biggest?
a normal microphone.
It's the biggest. I've seen a lot of big microphones.
Was I hearing it out of the, is it coming through the monitors? No, I don't think so.
His face looks so cool back.
Are
we on?
Is it already
Yeah,
ready?
we're
what's-
recording.
Good
Do you have an
morning.
intro?
Oh, I'll put it in there later. This is terrible.
This
This
is-
is not just a clever name.
Tits.
But it is the name of the show.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
there you go. Yeah,
The
tits. I thought, yeah, I don't know. What's a better podcast other than four guys sitting around? Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
We need to.
And it's Door Dashers talking about their cars.
Yeah, dude. Shut the fuck
That's
Damn
yeah.
it.
It's Tyler.
That was
It's
good.
Tyler Wiggert's podcast. Shout out Tyler Wiggert already.
Kardashians, dude. Oh my
We're
god.
keeping up with
Can
the
you do it on-
Kardashians.
Can you do it on a? You can do it on a bike though, right? But people don't do that.
Not
Unless you're
around
in a
here. I think
city.
you have to be in
Yeah,
a
I
big
was gonna
city.
say, isn't that like New York City?
Yeah.
Philly.
That would be
How
so
far
long.
do you think How far do you think the range is that you can bike?
I'd say like 3 miles.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of food there.
Yeah, you don't want it to get cold.
Yeah. That's insane too. You know what's the most insane thing? Getting fast food door dashed.
Oh.
Like I get that people do it and I understand it, but afterwards you have to feel like,
The biggest piece of shit.
oh god.
That
yeah.
that does make sense, but like, does Chinese food count? Because I hardly ever go pick up Chinese food.
Oh,
I always
that's
have
true.
Chinese food delivered.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it carries a little bit better because it also reheats.
Boxes are
What's
That
the
is
most reheatable
a big-
food? Chinese food?
Pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza's
that you
even-
buy.
Well, Chinese food is the same after putting it in the microwave. Pizza isn't. Pizza you have to put in
the oven.
or at least
And it gets
the
better.
toaster
Or you
oven.
do the pan and then you do tin
Yeah.
foil over it. You ever do that one?
Ooh, no.
Well, I never done that last
Yeah,
part.
right.
I'll put it
Which
in
one is I think
this one. Yeah.
Great podcast.
Sushi's
Visual
great.
Medium.
Sushi's great to reheat.
Sushi is
What?
great to reheat.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Got me for a
It's
second.
right on
there.
the skillet.
Yeah.
Should we start with something? Because I think something funny.
Oh,
at
we've
work
got
happened
something.
You
today
just
with me.
so
Did
what
you hear
happens is
Kardashians?
you
That was something.
but
Well,
you should have.
most of the
Well,
time-
we started it, but it's also like this is. I mean, are you doing it naturally, or are you trying to do
No,
the Seinfeld
I'm-
when you come in the door? You're like, Jerry.
I'm always torn
Jerry!
between trying to bring up
Jerry!
something organically that I
Jerry!
think could be funny or just, how about this?
Yeah.
No, how about this?
Let's do both.
All right,
Let's
so
set it up.
there's
Set
only
it up.
6 toilets, only 6 single toilets where I work for like the 400 people that work there. And every day,
Lewis Black over here.
every day at from 1 to 2, everybody has to take a shit, including me. So it takes 20 minutes to find an open toilet, but there's always one toilet open by the break room, and I've always used that toilet. But today, I found out, because the door has always been open, obscuring the sign, and today I found out when the door was closed that it is a women's restroom.
You got it. Yeah. Now I'm talking about.
you've been using that.
I've been using that the whole time.
Jerry, I've been using the woman's bathroom.
Hey, I thought it was just nice that they had a lactation room in there in case a woman needed to use it. I
What was
didn't
it? Who's
realize
that?
it was
Is that
specifically
just
for
another
women.
Jewish man coming
Yeah,
in
it's
off
just
the
another-
street in Seinfeld? That was just
Everyone feels the same.
Yeah.
There was a
all
lactation room in there, and I thought it was just, this is a nice thing to just
There's a
have in
lactation
a
room?
bathroom
What
in
is
case
this
a woman
place?
needs to use it.
What does this place that you work that they have a lactation room? How many women work there?
Not that many,
Oh,
but
then you're good.
enough, a good amount that they should have their own bathroom.
Yeah, there's
That's a
like
statement that's
are
going
you-
to get you in trouble.
Yeah. Are you upset about it? Like, are you scared that you're gonna get in trouble?
No, I'm not scared that I'm going to get in trouble. I'm
Okay.
upset that my fail-safe toilet is now unusable.
I know. Okay, so it is a Seinfeldian thing. Yeah. Here's what you do.
I
Switch the
mean-
sign.
Switch.
Like my last name.
Switch genders, Jerry.
Switch the gender. Yeah.
Jerry,
It's
you identify as a woman in the
Yeah,
bathroom
that's-
now?
that would be
George, you're identifying as a woman
I'm
in
a
the
woman.
bathroom?
I'm a woman.
That's Kramer coming in too, and he's like, "Here's how you do it." And he's just like,
Yeah.
Here's how you do it. Get bottom surgery.
"Wait, so
you know my friend
okay,
Bob Sacamano, he's got a good deal on bottom
Bob
surgery.
Sackman.
I'm terrified of someone using a bathroom after me. Anybody else? Is that?
Oh yeah, that's
It's a
big
weird
deal.
thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That happened to me at.
I don't want to go into a
It
bathroom
depends
and
on-
fill a warm
What's the
toilet
other
seat.
thing other than Rutter's? Not Rutter. Redner's Quick Shop? Or is it Rudder? It was one of those, but they
Rutter's?
only had a male bathroom and a female bathroom, and someone was in the male bathroom, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I took a shit, whatever,
Yeah.
and I came out, and literally there's just a woman right there,
Oh,
like
shit.
about to go in, and I remember looking at her and be like, the other one was big, and I
See,
just
that's
walked
why
away.
that's why I decided to stop using that bathroom.
Well,
because
now,
I
but
didn't
now
want that
they
to
know.
happen.
They know the window's open. They know.
Oh, yep, that's true. I
Your
told you I
next
didn't
door
want the
neighbors, they
window
know.
open. They could hear it. The meth men's across the street. They're gonna.
I think
Oh
if you
man,
bring
once
that
word
up,
from
it
the
might
meth
help.
men gets out
I
out in
say-
town, your reputation is ruined.
Keep going
Who
after
are
it.
who
You haven't
are the
gotten
meth
caught yet?
men's?
No, but
There you go.
What's-
I don't know.
as upset,
Aerate the room.
as upset that I am as not having that many toilets. Like there is only 2 designated women's bathroom in the entire place.
They might be doing
so
the
we
same
have
thing,
like
though.
4 toilets compared to their 2.
Do you think the rest of the women at your job know about this bathroom?
Oh, probably. I am very loud at work.
Do you think
Wait,
their
what?
opinions really matter?
That's true.
Wait,
That's
I'm
a
confused
good
on
point.
I'm confused on your response to Malik's question.
Well, it's a very open environment, and I am just as loud. Not actually louder because of the machinery
Okay.
at work. So
Are you enunciating as much as you are? It's
Yes.
machinery. All right. Wait. So I'm confused on what? Wait. Say your question again. What did you ask them? Oh, do they know?
Like, if it is usually blocked by a door, they may not know it's there.
No, the sign. So like the sign that's right next to the bathroom, it was always obscured by the door being open. So it was on the
But when you were
opposite
closing the
side.
bathroom, they knew.
Well, no, I would leave it open so the other people would
But
know
you're
that
shitting
it
with the
is
door open?
No, once I was done in the bathroom.
But I'm saying in the time that it takes you to go to the bathroom, they're seeing that that's a bathroom.
Yes. But they don't know that I'm in there waiting for them, hiding in the
Dad, if you're
lactation
listening,
room.
this is where I've gotten. This is it. All right. I'm across the street from a red brick house that a flip probably could go for easily $350. What do you think?
Big time.
How much do you think this house could go for? This 4-story house.
If it was flipped
Force-
up.
Yeah, there's a basement.
Yeah.
I guess that is 4.
You
Is
have
there
a
an
basement?
upstairs? And
Yeah.
there's another floor.
4-story home just
Well,
to
that's
see where
my
my
room
fucking roof
upstairs.
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Shout
an
out to
attic
Tyler,
room.
the creator.
Okay.
I think
Damn.
that's what he says.
What?
A couple years ago, I didn't have a hoopsty 4-story home. Got to climb 8 set of stairs just to see where my fucking roof be.
Oh shit! What?
That was
That
before
sounds
Tyler
familiar.
was like a music,
was back when he was
guy.
cool.
Yeah, well, yeah, when he was just like mad, sort
Yeah,
of. Yeah.
yeah.
Just at his dad. He would just be like, he would be making fun of something, and he'd be like, "My dad's a piece of shit." And you're like, "All right, Tyler, I get it." Do you like Tyler? Not like Tyler? You're an Earl
Fuck
guy.
Tyler
I
Wager.
liked him at one point.
Shout out Tyler Wager.
Back in the day.
So you're
I'm
saying
not too
Jamba,
familiar with him now.
Wolf era, like
Yeah.
first 2-3 albums? Okay. Now
Tyler
he's
Wolf. Now there's a comedian. No, not that Tyler Wolf.
Damn, dude.
going great, dude.
There's 2 different Tyler Wolves.
Everybody knows who we're talking about.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You mean the
I
one
don't
from
think so. I don't
Philly?
think anyone cares. Here.
The one that's a
Everybody
brother?
knows and everyone cares.
Everybody knows. All right. Well,
Do you like Tyler, the Creator?
do I like Tyler, the Creator? Yeah, I like everything that he does. I think he's a great musician. I think he is
I think he's
as
great.
talented as Pharrell Williams. Pharrell Williams is I'm a
I
big
can't
fan.
tell if you're joking or not.
I'm a big fan of Nerd. Did you ever listen to Nerd?
Are you-
N-E-R-D? Have you ever listened to them?
no. I don't
No one
think
ever
so.
really does. It's fantastic.
All right. Okay.
That was one of
The
the
first album with the guy on the guy sitting on the couch, and then there's the Neptunes one. That one's really good. Where it's like
Is that the one with Rockstar?
Rockstar's the one with the guy on the couch.
Okay.
The Nerd one is the one, or the Neptunes one is that funny one where the hook is Pharrell being like, "I light your ass on fire, girl. I remember being like, this is a weird ass song.
Oh, I know that song.
Busta Rhymes is in that song, and it's also the one. The Neptunes one is the one with that, the Pusha T, the famous Pusha T song.
Yeah.
What do you think about Pusha T, Sean?
I've only ever heard him in like features. I've never heard like one of his songs.
Let me posit a question for you, since we're talking about hip hop. Do you think that Pusha T told on Drake?
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, all right.
What did he tell?
That he had a kid.
Oh, is that the one that spilled the beans?
He's the one who came out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's the one who he spilled the beans. Back, the old Joe Biden saying, "Spill the beans." Back then, sometimes you didn't have beans. We were the first people on the block to have beans in my family.
Corn pop.
Yeah. Do you know what the corn pop story is? I've watched it.
Isn't it like he worked at like a pool
He was a lifeguard
in a
and he told
disenfranchised area?
Yeah, disenfranchised area. And where you back then people didn't have my skin tone.
What?
Pomade. They put pomade in their hair.
Yeah.
A lot of pomade.
That's what it's about.
And
He
they'd
says
rub the razor blades on the curb.
Why,
bang-
why
they
is
rang
that
the-
a pool? The disenfranchised don't
they
swim.
bang the razor blades against the rain barrels to make them rusty so they could what rain barrels is he talking about? But basically what he said is that a guy whose real name was Esther went off the high dive without a bathing cap on, and he had pomade in his hair, and it would get into the water. And he said, "Esther, you come down from there, you got a bathing cap on." But his name, the guy went by Corn Pop. This is like some legit 50s shit. And he told Corn Pop to get down from there because he didn't have a bathing cap on. So they waited for Joe Biden to get done his lifeguard shift, where they were going to beat him up and cut him with rusty razor blades. And he goes, "The janitor gave me a length of chain. He said, wrap around your hand when they come at you." Dude, I swear to God, watch it. It's it's literally Joe Biden being like...
being a badass.
Yeah.
It's smart.
It's smart, but it's literally...
When is this interview from?
It's the one that everyone makes fun of him. They call him the Corn Pop one. He's literally surrounded by like young black children who just want to go in the
5 years ago.
Yeah, they just want to go in the pool,
wow.
and he's like talking about how he told a man to get off a diving board, and then the man threatened his life. And then at the end, he's like, "I'm sorry I called you Esther, Corn Pop." That's literally the story. It's insane.
I don't remember him talking that much as a vice president.
He didn't. Yeah, he was pretty. Did you ever see that movie Vice? He says that in that, or not him, but fucking what's his name? Dick Cheney says that the vice president is just like a whatever position. They don't really do anything, and that's why he asked for like the power that he asked for when he's vice president, basically. But yeah, he didn't do shit. He just like wore aviators and stood next to Obama.
Yeah, that's it.
And said fuck and shook his hand. That's a big fucking deal. Remember
Oh, really?
that? Yeah.
No, shit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that.
And Obama signed some bill because, like, some teacher in, like, high school when that happened, he was like, "Look, Joe Biden says fuck in this interview," and he, like, played it for the class. And I was like, what? Why are you showing us this?
Do you think that's why Obama aged so poorly? It's because he was just having to listen to him in
think-
closed door conversations.
It's pretty good, but yeah, I think doesn't that happen to them all though? But Trump didn't really like age too crazy.
No, he didn't.
I didn't age at all. I didn't even get 1 year.
Well, because
He's the
I was
same
the
age.
youngest. Yeah.
He's bragging about that. I didn't even get 1 year. That's the thing. That's the thing I can do. I started 73. I'll end 73. Wait, how old is Trump?
you do 2 days in the presidency.
Yeah, how old is he?
the day
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do it and the day you get out.
How?
I'm gonna
how
guess
old-
78.
Let's ask.
77.
Hey Siri. How old is Donald Trump?
The fuck you want, bitch?
Donald Trump is 78.
Wow.
Damn, he's 78.
I know Trump.
How old? Hey Siri.
How old is Joe Biden?
How old is Joe Biden? Joe Biden's 81. Why isn't she talking?
Really? He's 81.
81.
What did you do to Siri?
I didn't do anything to her.
I mean, do we just go with the younger candidate or what? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
who's next then? They said, didn't you see the Trump thing where he's like, "I got him to get out. He's getting out of the race. I'm winning." The next one would be Kamala, which everybody hates Kamala.
And,
I'm pretty sure people hate Kamala more than they hate Joe Biden.
RFK is just out, right?
I mean, you can vote for him, you can write him in, but yeah, I don't know. I just can't believe that I didn't win the presidency.
I just
Yeah.
want some Larry David as a cabinet member.
Yeah, and yeah, he's married to Cheryl Hines.
I know.
That's crazy.
It is wild.
Does Curb reach your demographic? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Does it? Do black people like Curb?
Either really early or really late. Like 50 and 6-year-old black dudes know about Curb, and then like me whenever I was like 16 watched it.
Okay, before I started comedy, I saw JB Smoove in Atlantic City, and this old that Jeff Ross opened for him, which is crazy.
Shit.
Yeah.
And no, I fucked that up. He opened for Jeff Ross.
Okay,
Sorry.
all right. I was like,
so I was trying to, I was like looking it up, and it said JB Smoove was going to be somewhere. So I went and I paid for Jeff Ross tickets, but just went to see JB Smoove. So anyway, so JB Smoove does his set. He comes out to what fucking G Unit song it was? It was some sort of G Unit song, and he was just like going like, it was like, you could be on a stagecoach listening to this song. This shit rocks. Like and you could tell he just didn't have material. Like
that's what Cat Williams did. Isn't that where they say he stole that from?
Oh, maybe. Shit.
From the Pimp Chronicles thing.
Oh,
with,
he stole from JB Smoove?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was about to, wait, Cat Williams?
Cat Williams 100.
Stole?
I don't know.
I don't know about that, but I mean, I can see the similarities.
So I see, JB Smoove goes on. He does like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. Part of it was like 5 minutes of him was like him fucking a stool, being like,
yeah, it sounds like
he's like, hey, sometimes your lady, she wants you to lift her up. I got 1 minute of strength in me, and this like for 3 minutes showed what it was like to fuck a woman for 1 minute, and. And so
for 3 minutes, shout out to fuck a woman
like he
for
did
1
it,
minute.
and then he'd stop and like do the breathing, and then he'd start again. And I was like, fuck it, this is the guy from Curb, like this guy rules. And I waited.
John's the best.
Jeff Ross goes on, and I'm like, well, he's gonna be on for like 40 minutes, whatever. Let's go eat. We go eat. We come back, and JB Smoove is in the lobby setting up to sell T-shirts. And I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna talk to JB Smoove, and I couldn't have been like more than like 24 at the time or something. I don't know. And this girl jumps in front of me and she's like, JB Smoove, you're my favorite, blah, blah, blah. Like, can you write on my shirt, like, I fucked JB Smoove? And he looks at her and he's like, I got a wife, bitch. Like, and just like, so it's this like terrible interaction with this drunk girl. And then it's me. And then like the line is starting to form now to meet him. And I was like, hey man, like really nice to meet you. Enjoyed your set. Could I have a picture? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he's like, why'd you come out tonight? Like looking at me like, why did you come to see JB Smoove? And I was like, oh, I was a big fan of Curb since the beginning. And I was like, you're the first time that someone has put another cast member on a show after the show was great, and you made the show even better.
Absolutely.
And he was like, motherfucker, hug me. and yeah, so I hugged JB Smoove, and then I was like, I'm going to do comedy. And I don't think I did for another like couple years, but yeah, I remember being like, damn, this dude literally made up half that set like 10 minutes before he went on stage.
I always wonder how I can incorporate humping a stool into my already personality.
Man, white men be humping like this, and then you just you start a new voice.
Yeah. I'll turn into Sip and Lean.
Yeah, I think if the stool wouldn't get stuck under his stomach, Matt Moyer would have done that years ago.
Yeah. Sip and Lean leak. All right. Who's Matt? Oh, never mind. I know who that is. Never mind. I wasn't trying to be cool. I just couldn't remember who that was.
Matt Moyer has no idea who I am.
Fresh.
I
knows
saw
who
him
you are.
at
I
saw him at Soul Joel's a couple weeks ago.
He's way nicer
and
than
I was
you
like,
think.
Hey, Matt.
His name does not match him.
No, not at all.
That's because when you said that, I was
leaving.
And I was like,
I'll see you Thursday. And he goes, why would I see you Thursday? And I was like, I see you every fucking Thursday. I'm Patrick McAndrew. We see each other every Thursday. He's like,
Did you enter the Harrisburg Hilarious?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, we're on the same night.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're on the third night, right?
Friday.
Okay.
First night.
Who's your big
First night.
competition?
Maalik.
Oh, mine's easy. Ziggler.
Shut up.
Ziggler's your competition?
Shout out Ziggler.
Rough waters.
Oh shit! You know what? I respect that answer because I forgot what we were doing, and I was like, I was about to give a different answer.
What are you about to say?
Who's on your night? Well, you got the thing. Read them off.
Keep talking, you son of a bitch.
What? It's your podcast.
Well, you told me to look it up. I can't keep talking and
So I have to
looking
talk
it up.
No, I got it. Don't
and
worry.
run it.
So I'm gonna tell you who's on the night. See how I'm talking?
Okay,
I'm looking
bro,
at.
talking, you son of a bitch.
That's not how I sound.
That's not how I sound.
Is that how I sound?
Is that how I sound?
God damn it.
You're including. All right, night 2. Aaron Scholl.
Who's night 1?
Oh, you want to hear night 1? Night 1, Ali Asif, Kyle Ziegler, Alex Lane, Loki,
Loki's the shit.
B Daddy Cost.
B Daddy Cost?
Cost.
Who's that? Oh.
Brandon Cost.
Do you know
And
Loki?
No, who's Loki?
He's the pirate.
Loki.
No.
Oh,
that-
yeah,
I
the
thought
tri-corner hat motherfucker.
No, Loki's
yeah,
the
yeah.
pirate.
I thought Loki was the dude that dresses like a chick for the bit.
No, that was the
No.
Nazi.
That's
They don't put the Nazi on it.
his fucking name.
He's gone now. He went back to Austria.
No, he was.
And
there
that's
about
not a
to say
bit.
something.
What's his name? Fucking.
Oh, the
David.
German guy.
David.
Yeah.
David. I forget
Mira.
his last name.
I never remembered his last
David
name. But no,
Mira.
Loki is the pirate.
Okay, that's the tri-corner hat
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
yeah.
Tyler Waggart, Ryan Renz, Tom Nutty.
It's
Who's
a Hanover
Tom
guy.
Nutty?
I don't know
Church
who.
of Satire guy.
Ryan Rins is Ryan Resell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know Ryan. Yeah. All right, so go
cool.
say him again, and we'll say I'll say who I think.
For whose night?
All the
First
the
night,
first night.
first
Let's
night.
do.
Okay, first night.
Yeah.
Who's the issue? Ali Asif,
Who's the
Kyle
issue?
Ziegler, Alex Lean, Loki,
You're
Brandon
in this
Cost.
night though.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Tyler Waggart, Ron Renz, Tom Nutty, Matt Anthony, DeBray, Kenny Jr., Chris K, Damian Nopolis, Patrick McAndrew,
This is the first night.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that is so many people to sit through.
Mila Shea. Or Mila Shea.
Is Chris K from Soul Jules?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, well, okay, so one, I think Ali has a good stage presence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damien has proved himself in competitions already.
Yep.
I
He made
think
it
he
through,
has
so.
very relatable humor. It depends on who you get. So you have to look at all those people that are on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to imagine that at least 3 people per person are coming to see them. So no, I'm serious. This is how this works, like with the competition. So
Wait,
it's
should
like,
we really bring people?
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, the first round, bring as many motherfuckers as you can. Dude, I've seen people in Philly's Funniest get forward. Kyle Ziegler went forward once. No, just kidding. No, I love Kyle. He knows that. But no, literally, I've seen people in Philly's Funniest, like, bring 20 people and not really tell them they brought 20 people and get mad votes and get through the second round. So your best bet is to bring a bunch of people. But also, your best bet is to figure out who your competition is. This is just my opinion. And pander to those people that are there to see them.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's super smart.
So if you're
Yeah.
if Ali's hitting with like I don't know his material, being honest with you, not even trying to be a dick. I just don't.
Pakistani.
Okay, yeah. So let's take my joke and put it in here. Like, oh, I'm Pakistani American, blah 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 blah. Like this, if that shit's hitting, do your material like that. If they want fucking hack, go hack. That's what I'm saying. It's like, because some people are like, oh, I'm tried and
I
true.
agree
I'll
with
do
that.
my material, and sometimes that just doesn't work.
I also feel
Yeah.
like not everybody has that material to go against somebody else also. Because I know that last year I didn't. The only jokes I had were the jokes that I've been practicing for 6 months.
Yeah.
I said it to everybody. I said, like, your first 2 years, you should be doing the same jokes, patting them down, and, like, making the set, basically.
Mhm.
Like,
Figuring it out.
my friend, this dude I know, Frank Neblett. I don't know if you know him. He's a good Philly comic. Frank told me that he hosted for Norman one time, and he went out with Norman afterwards, and Daryl Charles, a couple other comedians, and Norman was like, your goal is to get the 10 minutes. Then your goal is the 20 minutes. Then your goal is the half hour, then the 40 minutes, then headline, then have an hour. And he's like, and then you get there, and then it's like everything through there, it gets easier. So it's like, your first year, you shouldn't even give a fuck about a show. You should just be trying to have everything that works, be good, and work every time. I don't know. I'm just saying. I
Have a
just
good
think that, like,
vibe.
literally,
Yeah, you
No,
should,
I've been told
should
that-
definitely
I feel like
think
we've
about
been
not
told
getting
that.
a show
You
within
should
your
never
first
see
year,
anyone
'cause
as their
it's
competition.
definitely not a reflection on your material.
no,
at
it's
all.
not. You should never see anybody as your competition, which is the hardest shit thing to do. You should never look at the internet and be like, how is that person on a show? You just have to be like, I want to do this because I want to do this, and like I'm not, and you know me, I'm not on some like, fucking manifest, or like I'm not like good vibes and shit. I'm like, no, you should probably just be happy that your friends are doing the same thing you're doing. Yeah. And if they do good friends? In front of you, ride the fucking wave. Be like happy. Like, I don't know how many times I've seen somebody do a set and then someone like crush, and then that person come up and be like, that dude was talking about like whatever, and make fun of it and get nothing. But then I've seen people go be like, oh, that dude was talking about relationships. Like John was talking about relationships. I'm in a similar boat. Now they know that you're friends with this guy. You know what I mean? Or like something similar is coming. It's like, I don't know. So I'm just saying, whatever night you're on, fucking
it's like
figure out who's the best and ride the wave with
them. One time when I went up to Pep's Pub, Bev Money was hosting, and when I went up, I was like, it's good to see that Chris Chan is doing better, and nobody laughed at that, and I was like, okay, that just came off as mean.
Who's Chris Chan? Chris Chan.
Yeah.
Okay, he's like some guy who like
the mean thing doesn't work for
I don't
think shit. I've seen. I'm not going to name the guy.
Mean. I just thought that was funny.
There's a guy that's known for like shitting on people before him.
Nobody laughed, and so it seemed
not
really
cool.
mean.
Not cool.
I mean, there's also
unless
like,
you're that good, you can be really good.
There's the open mic mean where it's like it's a joke and people get it. Like I did the other week. You were there when it was like the Ziggler thing. I was like, wasn't Ziggler talking like a little kid at the end? Where he's like, and then my wife, we were going to the place, and when we were at the place,
but you guys are friends.
Yeah, I know, but like that, there's a meanness to that that's funny.
Yeah.
But then there's the like, who does this fucking guy think he is? And it's like, well, you're also an open mic host.
Yeah, I had someone that I wasn't friends with, but I've met them like once or twice. They're like, oh, everyone was laughing because that was awkward, right? And it's like, come on, dude.
Wait, what was that?
You can just. It was up in Millersburg.
Millersburg. No, I don't know who that is. That's not a person.
Yeah,
that's
not a person.
That doesn't even sound like
he said
a
that,
real
and I was like,
name.
well, you just admitted that people were laughing, so.
Because you're awkward. Okay.
Or like because it was uncomfortable or something, or like I had edgy material. I don't know.
Edgy material.
But he does it to everyone.
I don't understand that edgy material thing.
Yeah.
I don't get that. Like, I mean, I get it, but like I don't. All right, so who's the next night?
I was on night 4, 3.
There's 4 nights?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, how many fucking people entered this thing?
It's like 50, right?
There's less people are gonna vote this year than fucking entered. Harrisburg, hilarious.
Night 2 is Aaron Scholl and Drew Pollock, Dez Grimes.
Yeah, I know that guy's from Baltimore.
Dylan Gaffney, Ryan Waddington.
I don't think Jared really thinks anybody.
C.O. Nixon.
Ryan Waddington. That is. All right, we're running names. Who are you? I'm Ryan Waddington.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen was at the Shit in the Hat show at POV. Ryan went up and it was something. Brooks and Mike went on a little too long with the intro, and Mike was like, should I restart the clock? And Brooks just flat out said, no, don't restart it. This guy sucks.
Oh, shit.
Who was that?
Ryan Waddington.
Oh, wow. All right, keep going.
Who else? Where did I stop? Ryan Waddington. C.O. Nixon, Sean Light, douchebag.
C.O. Nixon? Does he own a train, a railroad?
He should.
Sounds like old money.
BJ from Rookies.
Oh, I'll tell you something after that.
BJ, big
BJ. But after you're done with the list.
Pickle, Dom Driscoll, Maalik Stark, Hal Kramer, Shannon Fields, Kwame Kumar.
It was me and you who've said this before,
Shout
but my
out to
God.
Hal fucking Kramer for keep going. He keeps fucking going. And Hal Kramer, if you're listening, I enjoy every second that I've ever been around you. You are a nice ass fucking person, and I'm so glad you still do comedy.
He is such a genuine fucking person.
I'm so glad you do comedy. It's insane. I've never seen someone be like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing comedy. Like that's just like it's in his head. Like he wakes up and one day he's like, I pot plants, and then one day he's like, I work for the lottery or what? Does he still work for the lottery?
Yeah.
And then one day he's like, you know what? It's time to go to an open mic. I'm like, Hal, you fucking rule.
Yeah, no,
I want to be
love that
inside Hal's head to just see
He
what's
plays
going
guitar
on.
sometimes.
Does he? Hal? No, he had long hair and a like a what's that called?
Bandana.
A bandana, yeah, for
Is he
a little
bigger
bit.
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays the guitar sometimes.
He's not fat. He's like just
No,
like
he's
a
not
big.
fat. He's just
He's
a
a
big
large
guy.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
I was working on.
He started way before I did.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's definitely been doing it like 8-9 years.
Oh shit.
I was working on all the flyers for this 0 Day stuff, and I like went into the cinema to get a beer because I had already been there 5 hours.
I went into the cinema.
Can I have another?
Show you
Water.
one.
Yeah.
And Hal
You don't
and
have to stay.
Yeah.
and Karen K were in there, and Hal was so excited to see me. Like he was just like genuinely like
he's a good ass
Maalik's
person.
here. And I was like, yeah, I'm working. I was like in a tank top and like shorts, like just showing way more fucking skin than I usually do.
You think
like,
no shorts on stage? Are you a no shorts person?
I've heard that.
I can't do it. I
think,
can't do it.
yeah, Audrey used to say it all the time. She used to be like staunch no shorts on stage. And I used to always wear Birkenstocks with fucking socks. And I would go in there with shorts. When I first started, literally, thank you. When I first started, shorts, Birkenstocks, socks, didn't care. And she was like, hey, if you want anyone to take you serious, you can't wear fucking like shorts and socks and Birks on stage. And I was like, oh, cool. And then remember like looking around at other people and being like, oh, but like that guy can just be in a t-shirt that's 2 sizes too small, but we take him serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember at first being like Mr. Skateboard guy where I'm like, I'm not trying to look like a fucking loser or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember like going full when I like fully was going for comedy and wearing like comedy clothes. Like I was like, oh, I should dress
Button-ups?
nicer. No.
I want to be a blazer
Like I was
guy
wearing
so
like
bad.
I was like wearing a crew
Either
neck and
tracksuit
taking it
or
off and
blazer.
hanging it back
No
up
in
instead of
between.
just being like the like who cares what's on my shirt kind of guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
but yeah, I remember being like her being like, yeah, you should stop wearing shorts on stage. And then I was like, yeah, and I didn't forget. And then I saw Sam Talent wear shorts on stage, and I was like, ah, fuck it, who
Yeah.
cares anymore? If that dude
Sam
is
Talent is like 7 foot tall though. Like,
that
he
dude
just
is
looks
one of the
weird.
funniest fucking people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
know.
is
I will
super
admit,
funny.
like,
Yeah.
he's far from like the humor I do, but he is. Yeah. I listened to him on
It's
some
hilarious.
podcast once, and those guys were all written material guys that he was on the podcast with, and he's kind of like sort of written material, sort of like crowd work, sort of like all over the place, whatever. And they said to him he had to write 5 minutes for an open mic that was written, and he couldn't go off, like he had to just do it, and then they had to do what he did. And theirs was like funny because it was them being like, oh, so how about that, you know, whatever. And then his first joke, one of the funniest jokes I ever heard, he said, he goes, hey, have you seen this? Have you heard of this? This is what I'm gonna do at a blind and deaf school. Have you seen this? Have you heard of this? Literally the funniest joke. And I was like, this guy fucking
so good.
rules. Yeah.
Okay, before we get too far, I want to.
shit.
God damn it!
Wait, sorry, but wait, who was on the list that you? Oh, BJ.
No,
Yeah.
before we get too far, I'm pretty sure it was. We've had this conversation before. I know they're gonna listen to it. If I ever make a post or anything about it, I know that they will listen to it because they're like, oh, I got one now. If Pickle just wrote jokes for Dom, if Dom just did Pickle's jokes, if Pickle was Dom's Paul Mooney. That would be something, I think.
That's
Was
like
it
a
me and
very
you or me
inside
and Matt
baseball.
that had
Maybe you and
that
Matt.
conversation?
It might have been you and Matt. I don't
Probably.
remember that one.
That's literally like if you talk like what you're saying now on that is literally like being like, yeah, if the people at 506 look like the people at 507.
I don't care.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying. Wait, so BJ, I did a show one time and BJ was on the lineup, and I said to the headliner, no, I'm sorry, I said to the show promoter, who is a friend, Mark Studemeyer. Do you know that guy? He does the Hershey shows. You should try to get on those. They're pretty good.
Is it
Okay,
Laughing
see you
Stock?
later. Did you hear that lady? You should try to get on
Jared
those.
just
Is
said
that
that
Laughing
to
Stock?
somebody.
No, that's
outside leaving their house.
I need to go get
the vineyard at Hershey.
Oh, that's
Do you know what
Mark
I'm
Studemeyer.
Yeah, Studemeyer does that.
Who's the other Hershey guy? He does vineyards as well.
Oh, it's the Reese's Pieces guy. Yeah,
Mr. Grape.
He does
Vineyards?
the vineyard out or the wine spot out in like Carlisle.
Oh, Gary
Gary
Limoges.
Limoges.
Gary
Limoges, yeah.
Gary Limoges. Nice guy. Yeah.
I book shows at the vineyard. My name is Gary.
Wait, so we said Mr. Reese. What was the hell was it saying? Call me Reese's, can't catch me without the piece. Okay, never mind. That's Kodak Black.
Gary put me on 2 shows.
There you go. So BJ, I get there and he's like, "Hey, just so you know, BJ's on the show," and I'm like, "BJ does comedy? I thought he just came to see comedy." And
DJ BJ does.
he went up, and BJ goes up, and I think he did some sort of like of his own jokes, and then he was like, "I'm a vet," and then that got like an applause. And then he did some joke that was like, you could Google 100%. Just Google this joke. It was about like, he was like, there's a Chinaman, and he's looking through binoculars. And I'm like, where is this fucking going, dude?
Oh man.
So he does that joke. It does well. I go up. they're kind of like the material. And then I'm like, they just like want someone to be like them. But I was like the youngest person there, which is crazy. And yeah, I remember just being like, I had to fucking follow BJ, and now I have to do really good. Like I had to try but he was doing like, if you asked him, he'd be like, oh, that's a joke from like 1974 that I heard on the street or whatever. But yeah, he did comedy. It was crazy. I would never.
The only
believe
thing
it.
I know about
he did
BJ
comedy in Crocs.
As he says,
is that he
Is that a place in,
extremely fucking
Florida?
racist.
yeah, I've seen him do racial
He goes
shit.
to rookies and just screams N-word.
Yeah.
He screamed the
Laughing
N-word.
And that guy's my hero.
During
What's
Halloween, he pulled out a Kool-Aid pack. He's like, "This is what I give
Oh,
to the."
I do remember
This is
you
what I give
saying
to
that.
the little. I
Oh,
was like,
man.
Yeah.
Wait, he said what?
yeah, he pulled it out. And he's like, "This is what I give to the little."
Oh,
and he
I remember
said it.
that. Okay, I was there that night.
Christ,
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
and we were just like, "All right."
He doesn't know how to use Spotify. It's safe to talk about it.
Wow.
Okay, so the last time I went to Church of Satire, that really good night when there was no POV, there was this guy, I think his name is Ack. He's like a middle-aged black dude with like white dreadlocks. He's a cool
you're talking
dude,
about
yeah.
GD Fenderson.
Okay, so it's not Ack? Okay, I thought he
Is he
was
the one that
Ack.
dresses like a priest?
No, a different guy, because I saw the guy who dressed like a priest, and I don't think
His
it's the
name is
same guy.
Ack?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's GD, either Henderson or Fenderson. I can't remember.
Okay.
Well, that guy, he went up, and I can't. It was just like it was the setup to his joke. I laughed so fucking hard. He's like, "Speaking of Chinese, do you ever sew?" And that just made me laugh so hard. Because you ever try to thread a needle and just start squinting really hard?
Who is this guy?
Ack?
AK.
I thought it was Ack.
It was
ACK exclamation point.
I was gonna say AK Henderson.
Aki?
It's
It was
GD's brother.
it was the Aki guy?
Yeah, he was making me a Reuben.
Sure. First, you put the Rice Krispie treat on the grill.
Put it on the grill.
Sure. Why did that take off?
I have no idea, but I could not stop watching those videos.
Oh, wow.
It's because he had 30,000 customers and they all just liked the video. Like it's New York.
They were dumb as hell, but for some reason I would watch them every time they popped in my feed.
It was, those were so bad. Hey, can you make me a bacon, egg, and cheese with fruity pebbles on it?
You wonder-
Sure.
You
It's
wonder
the
why.
dumbest shit ever, right? Why the fuck? Yeah.
You sit there and wonder why they get popular, how people fucking sit there and watch these things,
Yeah.
but you're doing the same thing, complaining about the other people.
It's the Kardashian.
The Kardashian effect.
It's
Yes.
the Kardashian. People hated. Well, if you ever watch,
I think that's just reality TV.
if you watch the movie Private Parts, they say that the average Howard Stern listener listens for 30 minutes. The average Howard Stern hater listens for 45
Oh
minutes.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it's like that's how it started. We're all just doomed human beings who fucking just looking at a timeline like that. That's our life that's going by right now.
Yep.
I'll
But
but no,
back
it's
to
really
the other
true.
screen.
It's really, really true. It's like yeah. Everybody hates him, David Foster Wallace, because he killed himself. But he was no, they do. They think he's like a piece of shit. But
That's why they hate him.
well, the people were like everything that he said was great, and then he kills himself. So people were like, "Do I want to believe this guy?"
Yeah, but people still love Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, but I think it's a different kind of thing because there was no like message of like.
I thought people didn't like David Foster Wallace in like the same way that they hate Bukowski. They think he's just like this pretentious asshole.
Probably. I would say most likely, but I think it was like that.
Bukowski and Batman bashing. I don't like it.
You like Bukowski?
Yeah, I like Bukowski enough. Yeah, I think he's a good writer.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, there's like not a kid, but maybe pretty early 20s, there's a Bukowski thing where they're like, Lay's like, what do you think love is, Charles Bukowski? And he's like, love
Oh,
is the
he's
fog.
got that little cigarette. Love is the fog that
It's the
burns
fog
away
away,
at the
yeah.
first ray of morning.
You're doing his
sun.
voice like Milhouse would do his voice.
This is actually
His
kind
voice is like
of
this.
how
His voice is like,
Bukowski
the
sounds.
fog is like it's like a
No, it's like a
What? Fucking bring him up. I swear
less
to God. I'm
gravelly
wrong.
Tom Waits.
No, it's not. Love is the fog.
Call back to Sam Talent. Did you read Running Light?
Let's
good.
keep
Did you
with the
like it?
tradition.
I'm not
Let's
done with it
end
yet. I'm
the
listening to
episode
it.
with horrible
Which is my first book I've ever
Did you-
listened to.
You watched.
I'm listening to it right now.
You like it?
So far, yeah.
It's good. It's honestly, it's a good read too.
Yeah.
It goes pretty fast.
Yeah.
I'm not a reader. I try to push myself, but it's not a hard book to read at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, wait, what's it on? Does he read it?
It's on Spotify. No, it's
different comics, right?
Yeah. It's Bert Kreischer's like number 1 or 2. Ari Shafir reads it. Dan Soder. Some
Ari
other
Shaffir
people.
reads
Roseanne
it.
Barr reads
Here you go,
Apart.
here.
I don't like the way he just did it.
Kind of like, you see a fog in the morning when you wake up before the sun comes out.
Before the sun
Just
comes
for a little
out.
while, and then it burns away.
And then it burns away.
That's not how you were doing it. You were going. Now you can hear us through that. I
Yeah.
hate that. I never hated something more.
Yeah. Quickly.
Yeah,
Exactly how
yeah.
I was
You're
doing
now you're doing Jack Cagney or whatever the fuck that guy was like.
James
see?
Cagney?
Yeah, whatever. See, you're doing that.
Did I do it at one point?
No, his voice is. It's the burn. It burns away. It's
All right.
that.
Well,
I liked the guy for long enough. I've read Post Office twice, and I've read like 4 books in my life.
Damn,
One
he's
of
all
the 4
open
books
shirt
being
there.
That's
Hatchet.
what I'm
Ham on
fucking
Rye
talking
twice.
about, dude.
Hatchet.
That's where
What?
I want to get.
oh yeah.
Oh, shirt open.
Bottle
Oh,
of
man.
wine.
Just
Shirt open.
Oh, he probably
No,
smells
because-
like shit too.
Here's the thing with that.
You gotta make sure it's not. You can hear that. What if we're
Oh
talking?
no, I don't have that. It's a separate channel that I don't even have active right now.
I was
So it's
talking to
not recording.
someone on 4th of July how like there's a level of fat that people are gonna be like lose weight,
Yeah.
but anything above that they're just like no, do your thing. You get to walk around shirtless with a gut.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
My neighbor, this guy Sam, shout out.
I mean, that is also just Italians too.
Best dude. This dude Sam. He wears the same thing over and over. He wears either jeans that he's had forever that have like a crease in them. You ever seen an old person who has like creased jeans, or he wears shorts that are like it's almost like Patagonia shorts, but like not canvas, but like that, like khaki material. And then every single day is a LL Bean button-up shirt, open or closed. And in the winter, there's a shirt underneath it, and it's closed. And in the summer, it's the same shirt, open.
He wears a shirt under
That's
the
what I
LL
want,
Bean
dude.
in the winter.
In the winter, it's like probably a T-shirt and then the LL Bean flannel shirt. And then in the summer, it's just that shirt, sleeves rolled up, fucking open. And I'm like, dude, you're and Air Monarchs. You know what that is? The Nike
Yep,
Air Monarch,
yep.
the dads.
Yeah.
Every
The
time.
grow dads.
Dude, he fucking that look. He figured out. I think Seinfeld said you reach a certain year, and that's your best year, and you stick with the fashion.
Yeah, your father's clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you try to be fashionable? Are we gonna start a new episode?
It has been going for 43
I
minutes.
try to do nothing crazy,
It is 6:45.
nothing wild,
All
just
right,
T-shirts.
We'll end on this. Yeah, but I'm saying, but here's the thing. There's people who are like, I don't care about fashion, right?
Yeah.
There's those people. Then wear a fucking T-shirt that you got from the Reading Phillies.
Yeah,
wear
I
a
do wanna-
fucking pair of pants that you went into Goodwill and you said, oh, these are 32,
didn't try 'em
32,
on.
and you did 32.
I guess,
32.
yeah, I'm fashionable then.
I hate fucking people who lie about that. Everybody tries.
I do,
Everybody's-
yeah.
I
I'm
do
obsessed-
want to say that
I'm
I
obsessed
don't
with
care about
pants.
fashion.
I
But
don't
you're
like the way
cultivating
pants
No,
fit.
but then I do go for like an outfit that I like.
I just
Yeah.
nothing bothers me more than when people are like, I don't give a shit about
Yeah, no,
fashion.
there
It's
are
like,
times where I try to dress cool and be like, "Oh, dude, I look fucking cool."
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in the dressing room for like 30 minutes trying on pants.
I don't often think that I'll look cool. Like I'll wear something that. Like,
That you
Oh,
don't
you
hate
always
I
have
mean,
a
yourself.
bunch of,
I
like-
would.
Yeah,
I
like,
have
you're wearing
to
a
be
shirt
wearing
of
a
something
blazer
that means
to think I
something
look
to
cool.
you.
yeah. Like
You're
I'm
always
not
wearing
going
like
to.
a brewing shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I also don't want to like hate myself in my like if I wear pants that like look like bell bottoms, I freak the fuck out.
Bell bottom.
Like,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
know what
every
you're talking
pant
about,
looks
yeah.
like bell bottoms on me because like I don't know.
No, those are
You
good
got
pants.
short legs.
I have to get them tapered. I have to buy them tapered already. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Because
Hey, mommy
Dickies
bags me
are
pants.
so hard because
Yeah,
they're made for like
that's-
small waist.
Yeah, that's a weird one. You know what look that's come back that I think looks crazy is everybody just being my grandfather, where they're wearing a fucking wife beater and then slacks, and it's tucked in.
Yeah.
And it's like that's like the new hipster thing, and I'm like, you're just copying Italian Americans.
It's just an old
like
guy.
that's literally
Kind of cholo-ish.
if you go to Hell's Kitchen, there's a man right now yelling at a woman with that outfit.
Don't kids want Janko jeans now?
They want pretty big jeans. They want
Yeah.
pretty weird. No,
They're
Y2K
listening to
shit.
Deftones and Korn again.
You know what's a big
Acid
thing that
wash
kids want is they want to look like Jesse Pinkman. That's like a fashion
yeah,
icon.
Jesse Pinkman just followed the late
He's just
90s,
a
early
Y2K,
2000s. Yeah, flame beanie.
What year is
Jankos?
What year is? We'll end on that. But we're
Breaking Bad was contemporary.
Yeah, but what year was Breaking Bad finished to start? Start to finish.
I was still in high school, maybe like last year of middle school that Breaking Bad started.
2009. Well, 2010 might
Because
have been the
that
first
was
episode.
definitely the last show that my whole family sat down to watch
Really?
every Sunday.
Five.
Yeah.
There was only 5 seasons.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
How many? It's
Oh,
2008
man,
to
no, Breaking Bad's
2013.
great.
That's pretty good. 2008 to 2013. I
Yeah,
didn't
that
know.
would've
sounds
never
about
said
right.
that earlier.
Yeah.
How many black preachers do you think were like, everybody's worried about Breaking Bad? They should be worried about breaking bread.
Why does he have to be a black preacher?
Because I mean,
Because
white
they're the
preachers
only
don't
people-
say
yeah, I
that.
was gonna
Yeah.
say.
They break bread?
Yeah.
Don't the Englishmen do that too?
Don't you ever say that. Do you ever see that guy, that creepy guy, when they're like, why'd you spend $8 million on a jet that you bought from Tyler Perry? And he's like, because there's devils on real jets or something.
Oh,
Do you ever see
Paul
that guy?
Roberts.
Yeah, that
the
guy,
700 Club
That
guy.
guy fucking
Yeah.
rules. Do you ever see that interview? It's,
He's like getting into
Play
the
it.
car. Don't you ever.
dude, just the part when he's like, all right, maybe you should end it and then just edit this part in. No, I'm saying like, you know what I mean? Like edit.
Robertson, that was his name.
Like, put
It
this as
wasn't
the
Pat
intro.
Robertson. That's the 700 Club, John.
This should be
I
the
thought
intro.
That was the 700.
No, it's the other guy. He's the guy who looks like a fucking doll.
All right, I have
Is
no
it Bill
idea who
Hagee?
you're talking about.
Bill.
I'm trying to think about all of my.
No, it's not Pat
TBN.
Robertson.
What
That
did you
guy.
say? Don't you say that?
He's like, don't you ever say that.
Say, don't you ever say that guy.
Yeah.
Preacher.
You have voice to text on your computer?
No, because these are the microphones
no.
that would activate it.
No.
I don't sound like that.
Yeah, you do.
I love it.
God damn it,
dude,
do I?
I love Bukowski being like, it's a fog that melts away. And he's like, it's a fog that melts away.
God damn it, I'll never find out if I actually sound like that.
That's actually a pretty good impression right there.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's
That
a
just sounded
fog.
like Mulaney.
It's a fog that melts away.
Is this the guy?
But don't
Yeah,
you
that's
ever
it.
Yeah, who
Dude,
is that?
This
Wait,
guy
who is that?
rules, man. This dude.
I knew exactly what.
Kenneth Copeland.
Yeah, Kenneth Copeland, if you're listening, fucking, let's chill.
Oh, is that Inside Edition?
We'd just like to
Yes.
ask you about why you don't want to fly commercial.
can we end it
Why have you said that
Sure.
you don't fly commercial?
Yeah. All right, this is the end.